Some women return with grace. Cindy Beale comes back with a storm. After months of silence and shattered trust, the infamous Cindy Beale is stepping back into Walford. But this isn't a homecoming, it's a reckoning. The woman who sparked an explosion, both literal and emotional, now finds herself face to face with the very people whose lives she tore apart. Her return isn't just about redemption, it's about survival. Because in a square where no one forgets and forgiveness is earned in blood, Cindy isn't just back to say sorry, she's back to rewrite her legacy. But with the walls of resentment closing in and old betrayals festering under the surface, one question looms large. Can Cindy Beale truly change, or will her return spark the next great war in Walford? A return wrapped in illusion. She walks back into Walford like she never left, but reality hits her like a slap across the face. Cindy's first steps back into Albert Square are anything but triumphant. In her mind, she's rehearsed it all. The tearful reunions, the warm embraces, the second chances. But what greets her instead is a vacuum of warmth. Cold stares, closed doors, whispers behind windows. The square hasn't forgotten the chaos she left behind, nor forgiven it. She's a woman trying to stitch her family back together, but every piece she touches cuts her deeper. Ian, her ever-complicated husband, keeps her at arm's length, hurt, hesitant, haunted. Peter can barely look her in the eye. And as for Kathy, the woman who literally tried to kill her, Cindy's hatred simmers beneath her polished exterior, threatening to erupt. But it's Cindy's delusion that's most dangerous. This belief that love can be demanded, that forgiveness is owed. She believes her intentions are noble. The problem? In Walford, intentions mean nothing. Only actions, and their bloody consequences, ever matter. And as Cindy realizes the warmth she dreamed of is a lie, she sets her sights on something far more explosive. Revenge disguised as reconciliation. But before she can reclaim her place, someone unexpected steps in, and they're ready to expose everything Cindy's trying to bury. The ghost of the Vic explosion. Walford hasn't healed, and neither has Cindy. When Cindy pushed Ian in front of Rice, she unknowingly triggered a sequence of devastation that rocked the square. The Vic exploded, lives were shattered, and yet, Cindy vanished like a ghost in the night. But now, she's haunted by what she left behind. Cindy claims remorse, but it's selective. She deflects. She justifies. She says Ian provoked her. That if he hadn't reacted the way he did, none of it would have happened. It's not guilt, it's survival. Cindy is walking back into the ashes of the Vic expecting sympathy. But what she gets are glares and silent judgment. Linda Carter still flinches at the memory. George Knight avoids her gaze. Elaine pretends she doesn't exist. And now that Cindy's back, is it remorse we're seeing, or a tactical reset? Because just as the dust settles, Cindy starts whispering about Kathy's dark secret. Revenge or redemption? Cindy's dangerous motive. Michelle Collins calls Cindy deluded. And she's right. Cindy truly believes she can rebuild everything she burned. But deep down, this is more than redemption. It's a twisted chess game. Cindy believes Kathy owes her. She was attacked, left humiliated. And as Cindy sees it, no one stood up for her. So she makes a move, not with fists, but with secrets. She starts telling anyone who will listen that Kathy tried to kill her. She paints herself as the victim, vulnerable, betrayed, wronged. But is it the truth? Or a calculated act to shift power back into her hands? Because while everyone's watching her hands, Cindy's watching their weaknesses. She knows Peter's heart still aches for a mother. She knows Ian is desperate for stability, and she knows Kathy's guilt is her soft spot. It's not just about getting the family back, it's about turning them against each other, one by one. Kathy's explosive past comes back to haunt. Her no one in Walford is innocent, and Cindy makes sure to remind everyone of that. As she spreads the truth, or her version of it, about Kathy's attack, the family begins to fracture. Peter is torn, Ian spirals. And Kathy? She's on the edge. Because Cindy's story isn't just scandal, it's evidence. And if the wrong person hears it, Kathy could face criminal charges. Attempted murder. The Cold War between Cindy and Kathy escalates, and it's no longer about words. It's about leverage. Who has the upper hand? Who has the receipts? And who's willing to drag the other through hell to win? One thing is clear. This family feud is about to explode all over again, and this time, someone won't walk away. Lauren Branning's labor and Cindy's redemption moment. Just when things reach a boiling point, life throws a curveball. Lauren Branning goes into sudden labor, and the only one around to help is Cindy. It's the ultimate test. The woman who caused so much chaos is now holding a new life in her hands. Despite their turbulent history, Cindy acts fast. She takes control. She helps Lauren get to the hospital. And in that chaos, something shifts. For the first time, people see her. Not as the schemer, not as the villain, but as a mother, a fighter. She's good in a crisis. And for a fleeting moment, even Lauren softens. But Cindy's problem isn't what she does in the moment. It's what she does after. Because right after the hospital, she starts spinning the story again, telling everyone how she saved the day. Was it a genuine moment of redemption, or just another tool to rewrite her image? Peter's loyalty shattered and reforged? If there's one person Cindy has a shot at winning over, it's Peter. Peter has always longed for family, for belonging. But Cindy's betrayal left a scar, and her reappearance reopens every wound. At first, Peter can't stand the sight of her. But then, he hears about Kathy's attack. He watches Cindy take charge during Lauren's crisis, and the cracks begin to show. He starts to wonder, has Cindy changed? Was she right all along? And just when we think he's leaning toward forgiveness, Cindy ruins it. She pressures him. She tries to manipulate his empathy, and Peter snaps. He reminds her of everything she did, of every time she chose herself over them. But Cindy isn't discouraged. To her, Peter's anger is proof he still cares, and that makes him her next target, the key to unlocking the rest of the family. Ian's breakdown and the silent deal with the devil. Ian is spiraling. He's stuck between a mother who attacked his wife, a wife who caused an explosion, and a son who won't pick a side. He's never been strong, not really. But now he's unraveling fast, caught in a storm of guilt, loyalty, and fear. And Cindy sees it. She plays her old tricks: tenderness, promises, shared memories. She paints them as a team, a couple who've survived worse. She even says they can start fresh. But here's the truth. Ian doesn't trust her, not even a little. And still, he doesn't send her away. Because Ian knows, no matter how much he hates her, Cindy is useful. And in Walford, that's what matters. So the unspoken deal is struck. They stay in orbit, circling each other like two dying stars, waiting to see who collapses first. The square reacts and takes sides. Cindy's return doesn't just rattle her family, it divides the entire square. Linda Carter is livid. George and Elaine want her out. Denise, Stacy, even Sonia, all have their opinions. Some say she deserves a second chance. Others say she should be driven out for good. Suddenly, the square feels like a powder keg. And Cindy? She's the match. Because as much as she says she wants peace, her presence creates chaos. And the truth is, Cindy thrives in chaos. She always has. And just when it seems like things might calm down, someone from her past appears. A shadow from the past. The twist that changes everything. Right. As Cindy tries to consolidate her position in Walford, a mysterious figure from her past returns. Someone who knows everything. They don't come to forgive, they come to expose. And suddenly, Cindy's carefully spun story begins to unravel. Because there's something she's not telling anyone. Not Ian, not Peter, not even the audience. A secret buried so deep it could destroy everything she's rebuilt. The question now isn't whether Cindy will survive in Walford. It's whether Walford will survive her.